Hi guys, this is Dhruv Bhutani from PhoneArena.com and this is the review of the Intex Aqua Octa, which is India's first smartphone powered by the octa-core MediaTek chip. The phone has a solid build combined with metal and plastic. It has a large bezel above and below the display that makes it taller than most of the smartphones in the similar range. The phone has a 6-inch IPS display with a resolution of 1280 by 720 pixels at 245 ppi pixel density. It is based on the one glass solution, that is OGS, so the viewing angles are quite good. This display is bright and the colors are vibrant, but the sunlight legibility is just about average. Since the display is glossy, it is very prone to fingerprints as well. There's an earpiece on the top along with a 5 megapixel front-facing camera that offers VGA video recording. It also has the usual proximity and ambient light sensors and an LED notification light that glows only in the blue color. There are the usual capacitive touch buttons for the menu, home and back key below the display. These are backlit and offer haptic feedback. The phone is 7mm thick and is thinner than most of the phablets. It weighs around 180 grams, which is quite decent compared to other smartphones in the similar range. On the right, there's a volume rocker. The volume rocker is a bit hard to access since it is present on the top corner of the phone. You also have a thin brushed metal strip running on the sides of the phone. Since the sides are not shiny, the phone is easy to grip and doesn't slip out of your hands easily. The 3.5mm audio jack is present on the top. The power button is located next to it, making it hard to reach for single-handed usage. The micro USB slot and a tiny microphone hole are present on the bottom. You have a plastic build on the top and bottom part of the back, and the solid piece of metal covered in the center gives it a premium look. Since the back is removable, you have the SIM slots, the micro SD card slot, and the removable battery underneath the cover. Even though the phone has dual loudspeakers, it doesn't offer stereo output. The phone comes with a flip cover with a magnetic lock, but it feels quite cheap and the magnet is not powerful enough to keep the cover closed completely. You have a 13 megapixel camera on the back along with an LED flash. Since the phone lacks a secondary microphone, you don't get stereo recording. The camera interface is a bit different compared to other MediaTek powered smartphones running on Android 4.2. You have HDR, panorama, live mode, but the images are strictly below average. Daylight shots don't have much details and they look quite washed out. The phone focuses quickly in macro shots, but again the images look washed out without vibrant colors. Full HD videos are decent but not impressive for a 13 megapixel camera. You can also check out the camera review to get a full idea of the Aqua Octa's camera performance. Coming to the software part, the phone runs on Android 4.2.2 Jelly Bean. In the quick setting toggles, you have additional options to clear memory and enable wireless display. Since the display is huge, all the text and icons look very big. You don't have a theme manager to change these icons, but you can always use a third-party launcher. Intex has added quick controls and system keyboard for one-handed operation. Quick controls places the menu, home and back button controls on screen. You can move this to the right or the left side. Similarly, the system keyboard option lets you move the default keyboard or the dialer to either right or left side of the display for comfortable one-handed usage. Out of the 2 GB of RAM, you get 1.97 GB of usable RAM, of which about 1.5 GB is free when the phone is idle. Similarly, out of 16 GB of internal storage, you get 11.66 GB of user storage and 1.97 GB for apps. You can also set the SD card as the default write disk to install apps and also move the apps from the phone memory to the SD card. The phone comes with quite a few pre-installed apps such as BigFlix Lite, Get It, Hungama, Opera Mini, WeChat and lots more. Apart from the usual set of utility apps and Google apps, it also has some preloaded games such as Bubble Invasion, Chennai Express and Jelly Jumpers. The music player is stock, which lets you play several audio formats. The phone has FM radio with auto search and recording but lacks RDS functionality. Audio from the dual loudspeakers is pretty good even though it lacks stereo output, and the bundled in-ear earphones are quite decent. The phone can play 1080p Full HD videos. Since the display is huge and bright, videos look great, but the screen is highly reflective. The dialer and messaging features are similar to smartphones from local OEMs. It has dual SIM support with standard SIM and a micro SIM card slot. You also get the usual set of connectivity features, but the phone lacks USB on-the-go support. The Intex Aqua Octa is powered by a 1.66 GHz octa-core MediaTek MT6592 processor, which has 8 ARM Cortex A7 CPUs and a Mali 450 MP4 GPU. The phone doesn't lag a bit, but it gets heated quickly on intensive usage. 2 GB of RAM help the phone perform without lags during multitasking. Graphics were good even when set to high and the gameplay performance is smooth. Coming to the battery life, the 2300 mAh lithium polymer battery is definitely not enough to power the huge 6-inch screen. It lasts a day with average mixed usage. Overall, the battery life is just about average. In the end, the Intex Aqua Octa is a decent phablet under Rs 20,000, but it is not the best in the range. At a price tag of Rs 19,999, if you're looking for a large screen smartphone with a good display, good performance and build quality, and can compromise on the camera and the battery life, go for it. Do hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like these. Thanks for watching.